Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, we are now doing the continuation of the live stream from the last video I just made. It was so long, it was 2.5 hours long. We had the beginning part where Faith just kept lying, and now we've got the part where she's going to be confronted over her racism. Now, Faith loves to say she's not racist, but she claims her mom is. Yeah, no, Faith is too. The whole family is. Faith has even said herself that it is okay to be racist in the privacy of your own home. No, that's not okay, Faith. Because if you think it's okay to be racist in the privacy of your own home, then you think it's just okay to be racist, which is Faith admitting she is racist. And I will put that clip before we start the next video so you guys can hear it out of her own mouth. Anyways, let me shut my pie hole. Let's get on with this video.
Everyone leave me the fuck alone. If you don't like what I did, leave me alone.
Do you feel like it's okay to be racist in private?
Yeah.
Okay, so in your entire life, how many times you said nigga?
Once.
Don't see
That one time.
Did it roll off your tongue like it was real? Like it wasn't a word?
No.
If you only said nigga one time in your life, right? Was it like you ain't know how to pronounce it, or did you say it in a way where you've been saying?
No, I just repeated the question. It wasn't malicious.
Let me see if you're trying to manipulate me, cause I'm finna look it up.
Okay.
Okay.
You can look it up.
Okay.
Now, we all know that Faith is lying. She has said the N-word way more than once in her life. She has said it multiple times in live streams, not just on her own, but while she's in boxes on other people's live streams. And here's the thing. She gets educated, and I'm doing quotations here, educated on this every single time. So every time she says it again and people educate her, and her excuse is, well, I didn't know, is a lie, because she has already been told this stuff multiple times. And if she's saying it multiple times on live, you know it just freely falls out of her mouth while she's at home offline constantly.
Faith.
I don't think the video is still up there. Maybe it is.
Really, Faith? You know every single clip and live stream of you is recorded and on TikTok or YouTube. For Faith to say, well, I don't think it's still out there or up there, I don't know if it is. She knows it's there. She's hoping that she won't find it. Trust me, people already sent it to her. I can't believe Faith would actually say that. Faith, every live stream you do, every live stream you go in a box in, you are being recorded.
You just can't win for losing, huh?
I'll spit back.
God damn.
At level 34 badge, you have to spend.
What did you say?
Where are you leaving?
Okay, somebody DM it to me. I could just go straight to my DM. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Honestly. In the meantime, the next question is, monkey, what did you say?
I said.
Wait, you said nigga and monkey?
Yes, I did.
And then you mad that people is coming on here bullying you?
I'm
You
not
are the
mad.
type of
I'm not
person
mad.
that will throw rocks and hide their hands. If you're gonna say it, stand on it. You can't be like, you this, you that, and then when somebody say it back, you're like, oh, but why you guys saying this to me? You better be glad that's the only thing they saying. Now, what did you say?
I told you. I said the word, I said monkey, but in the context of it, I said, you know what? People send pizzas to my house. They do it unpaid for.
What the hell pizza got to do with the price of China?
Because that's why I said
y'all
are feral. Y'all are monk. That word. That's what I said. Y'all are animals.
Who is y'all?
The people in the chat, because they're all laughing.
Aw, poor Faith. People are laughing at you. Faith, we laugh at you every time you go live because we know you're going to create some kind of drama and you're going to lie at some point. Or you're going to scam. or you're going to have somebody doxxed. It doesn't matter. You're laughed at just because of how disgusting you are. Also, again, nobody is sending pizzas to Faith's house other than her mods, because she tells her mods to send those pizzas to herself or to her house unpaid for, so she can play victim online and claim that either Reheated Tea or Gucci is sending pizzas to her house. Reheated Tea has never sent a damn thing to her house. Gucci did it one time, and he did it in a live stream, making it completely known that he was doing it. And anytime he does something, he does it in a live stream. So it's not like he's trying to hide from it. Other than Gucci sending it that one time, Faith herself has been sending the pizzas to herself, or she's having her mods do it. And her parents know this. They're in on all of this too. They lie for her. How did we know? Number one, we're not stupid. Okay. Number two, Faith, well, she went stupid one day and decided to admit that she knew all the toppings on all these pizzas, even though her mom's standing right there and clearly said, we've never opened the boxes. So if you never open the boxes, how do you know all the toppings on them? Faith's excuse was, oh, well, the person that sent them, they sent me a list of all the toppings. Well, then you would know who sent them, right? Yeah, your mod. Your mod told you what toppings were on them. Also, that whole Ring doorbell footage that she put up, that was not even a pizza delivery person. That was some kind of medical supply delivery. But Faith tried to pull it off as it was pizza being sent to her house, and it was not. I believe that pizza was sent to her house only maybe a handful of times. The rest of the 20, 30 times that she has claimed it, nothing was sent to her house. It was just Faith lying as usual to play the victim. That's where the pizzas come in. I don't know if she's going to watch my videos, but in case she was wondering about the pizzas, that's where that happened. Oops, I also forgot. We know that the pizza sending was fake because her moderator, or at least one of them she used to do this thing with, put out the screenshot of their chat in Snapchat where Faith is asking her to please do it one more time because people are making fun of me. I totally forgot about this screenshot.
The pizzas were sent to my house.
Monkeys.
Yeah, y'all are animals. Because they are. They don't need to keep bullying me.
Shut
I get they're going to.
Shut it up. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut that shit out. Okay? Cut it out. All of that whoop crying and stop. Because you know what you're doing. At this point, you just need to stand on who you are as a person and don't throw rocks and hide your hand.
I can't speak freely. I can't.
You what?
I can't speak freely. I can't stand on how I feel.
What you mean you can't speak freely? You freely said monkey and you freely said nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? That's as free as it gonna get.
So Faith saying that she can't speak freely is her admitting she knows she can't be as racist online as she is in her home. She knows that. And that's what she means by she can't speak freely. It's absolutely disgusting.
Because that shit really come with a cost. But you did it for free. So what you mean you can't speak freely?
I can't speak freely because
and then you talk about not having friends. Who want to be your friend, Faith, when you out here scamming people, lying, playing victim, fake crying, calling people the N-word, calling people monkeys, being racist? Who the fuck want to be your friend?
Actually, I have a good amount of friends, yes.
I'm pretty sure they do the same shit as you.
No, Faith, let's be honest. You don't have any friends. Not real friends, actually. You have people online who say they're your friend, but yet you're still not a friend to them. But let's see who she has left as far as who she considers a friend. So she has Tim, who tries so desperately to be one of the women on a daily basis, where he's injecting himself into every female drama on TikTok. And then he whines, cries, and complains more than a female menstruating anytime somebody says anything negative about him. All they have to say is, I don't like the way his hair looks today. And he will literally cry about it for like hours and hours. Then she has BD, the hillbilly with a fetish of Faith. Like, come on. He spends more time with Faith than he does his own wife. That should tell you exactly who BD is right there. Both of these people, Tim and BD, Faith keeps around only because they do her dirty work for her. So anybody that she doesn't like, anybody that covers her, anybody that talks about her, anybody that streams her, anybody that tells her the word no, she will send BD and Tim to do all her dirty work. Tim, she has go in there and absolutely attack the shit out of them. And then BD, she has dox these people and their families. And then she has a couple of moderators that she would consider friends. One of those is Leslie. Absolutely disgusting. She is just as gross as Faith is. So that's how you know that they have a good connection, because they're both as disgusting as the other. Faith doesn't have any real friends. She did, and she lost them all. As far as anybody else goes, they're just people online who want attention, and they're so desperate they're willing to get that attention from somebody as vile as Faith.
No,
Because
they don't.
a real friend not taking that. A real friend not gonna be your friend if that's how you moving. Because it's just too many instances where you're just, damn, Faith. I had
Like,
faith, but you making me lose my faith in you now. I thought you was
I
coming from
understand that. I understand that I'm not a perfect person, but I want you guys to know that I'm not a perfect person. I'm not denying shit.
Okay, so
I'm not saying
I could go do some crazy ass shit, commit a crime, and then come back and cry to you and say, "Well, I'm not perfect."
no. Crimes are
Okay, so
different. You'll
telling me
pay
that you're
for
not a
your
perfect
time.
person, that shit, throw that.
Technically, Faith, what you do is criminal. Scamming is criminal. It's a criminal activity. It's a crime. And doxing is also a crime in the state of Texas. Because you did it maliciously, and it can be proven that you did it maliciously because you've admitted to doing it maliciously, you can actually face up to from 180 days to a year in jail for doxing people. And that just changed, by the way. Unfortunately for you, Texas updated its doxing law on September 1st of 2025. So, yeah, you might want to keep that in mind. Even though you've already done it, 9+ times now, and it's always been malicious, yeah, you will be held responsible for that. And even though you get somebody like Crash or BD to do the doxing for you, you were the one who gave them the information, and you were the one that asked them to do it. Therefore, you will be responsible for it. Oh, and before I forget, hey, Faith, anybody you dox or scam in another state becomes federal. Yeah, just thought you should know that. Daddy isn't going to be able to help you over the federal cases, just so you know.
Out the window.
You'll pay for
Fries.
your time if you did a crime.
Fries. I don't want to hear about I'm not a perfect person. You know what you're doing.
No, I'm saying you will pay for your crime and do the time.
Stop doing that. I see what stop trying to manipulate me. Stop
What?
the fake crying. If you can say monkey and nigga, no tears should fall out your face.
I'm not crying.
Exactly, you're not crying, but you're sounding like you but I just stop. Not gonna work. Now, let's get back to how we can move forward. What happened with your dad?
I ran his foot over.
On accident or on purpose?
Purpose.
God damn it, Faith! Oh, we gotta pray. We gotta pray. Faith, let me tell you something.
Faith, you're actually sitting there laughing? Are you kidding me? None of this is funny. None of it. Especially the fact that you physically abuse your parents. None of this is funny. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be embarrassed by your own behavior. The fact that you do this and you abuse your parents for absolutely no reason whatsoever, other than you're an entitled sociopathic bitch. If any of us was anything, even 5% like you, we wouldn't even show our faces on the internet. We wouldn't even exist on the internet anymore because we'd be so ashamed and so embarrassed by our behavior. But Faith has zero shame, zero any, like, she's a sociopath. What more can I say?
You making it hard out here.
I understand. I understand, girl.
No, you are evil.
I'm not evil. I'm not evil. I'm really not.
I just made a list now. I could go get a goddamn board in the market and I could write on it. And the number one is gonna say I scammed my fans and my friends and my followers and strangers. Number two is gonna say playing victim. Number three is gonna say I ran my dad over with a car and I broke his foot or with your wheelchair or whatever. How you running people over? You can't even drive. Anyways, back to that. Then you calling people monkeys and you calling people. God damn it! If we had to go to court, I'm gonna just say, Faith, you just gonna have to go ahead and just plead the fifth. I ain't even finna go to court with you. Like, I'm gonna say, look, just sign this deal, take the years, cause I ain't gonna win this. I can't help.
I get it. I know you can't help. Okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that people are so quick to say things and to be rude and to be upset with me, which is their right. They can be upset. If they don't like me, everyone says you're a disgusting person, you're this, you're this, you're this, yet I have 1,000 views right now. If you don't like me, if you don't like me, get the fuck out of my life.
And that right there is the only thing, other than scamming people out of their money, that Faith actually gives a shit about, is the views. Faith, the only reason why you had 1,000 views in there was because you were getting your ass handed to you by this woman, and people loved watching it. They weren't there in support of you. They were there laughing at you and cheering this woman on. And you had 1,000 views? Whoop-de freaking who? She had over 6,000. 6,000, yeah. And again, there were way more people in there cheering that woman on in your own live stream than there were supporting you.
If you don't like them, then turn your live off. Now what? Exactly.
What do you mean?
Exactly. You said if you don't like me, get off my live, but you obviously don't like them, so why are you live? You know what I'm saying? You just contradicting yourself. Now, another question, Faith.
Hmm?
What did you do to your dad's drink?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No. I didn't try to put pills in his drink.
You said I didn't. I know you lying. All right.
I didn't.
I swear, you're like dealing with a boyfriend who know they wrong and if I ask you a question, it's because I know the answer.
I didn't do it. If I did it, why would I still be in their house?
I am so tired of hearing her say shit like, if I did it, why am I still in the house? If I did it, why am I not in jail? You're still in the house because your parents are as bad as you are. Okay? And they're pussies. They're scared of you. Like, come on. I mean, in a way, I don't blame them. She did try to poison her dad by putting pills in his drink, and she did attempt to murder her mother. So, yeah, I can see that. However, if her parents weren't pussies, they could have her stay institutionalized and be rid of her. And then they could actually enjoy their lives, what's left of it. Anyways.
I just said, what did you do to your dad's drink? You said
I didn't put pills in his drink.
So what are they talking about?
They're talking about, they think I put pills in his drink. If I put pills in his drink, if I was this bad person, if I scammed people...
Shut up. Just go straight to... Because right now it's giving bad person.
Why?
But people can change and people can can do positive things, but it's like you just keep doing bad things. I thought I could help you with the scamming shit and say just go do a giveaway and give back to all these people.
Girl,
But you
I'm
got
a
a
level
long ass list.
34. What do you think I do?
I think you keep adding bad.
Now, I know that there is a recording of Faith admitting to putting pills in her dad's drink. Um, I can't find it. I've spent the last hour trying to find it. If anybody has it or knows where it is, if you want to let me know or shoot me an email, that would be awesome. I would have added it to this video, but I honestly can't find it. I know I had it at one time and I can't even find it on TikTok, but there is a recording of her admitting this.
Shit to your list. That's
Okay,
what I
that
think.
part may be true. Yes. But I'm a
Not may
level
be true. Say that
34.
part is true. Forget the
I'm
maybe.
a I'm a level 34. You don't think I've given back?
You said I'm a level 34. What the fuck does that mean?
Look at a gifter badge.
I don't give a damn. I don't see this is the thing. Let me tell you something. I don't do the gift and in the lives. I know about TikTok, but you think being a level 34 is gonna do you any justice? Whoop de
Yeah,
doo.
because I've given back to people.
With a gift?
Yeah, they want their money back, yes?
Girl.
Gifting people that you are buying friendships with and gifting millionaires on the freaking TikTok app is not giving back to the people you scammed, Faith. Shut the hell up. What the hell is she trying to like? She doesn't even know what she's saying at this point, and nobody cares about your damn gifter badge, not bag, but badge. We all know that you go in and gift yourself and you gift yourself pretty high at times just to win battles. So stop it, Faith. Just stop it. We also know that you use other people to recycle gifts. You send them a high priced gift just so they will send it back to you. Therefore, you didn't gift anything. You just let them send you a high gift and you kept that money. So stop. We all know you're full of shit.
Oh, outside of that, what about this peanut butter?
There is no peanut butter. That accusation is false.
Where the fuck is these people getting all this information from, Faith? They pulling it out
That
they ass?
accusation is false.
But where is it coming from?
It came. The peanut butter situation is completely false. Okay? It's false. It's not true. Okay?
Okay,
That's not
what are they saying?
They're
And why are they
saying,
saying it?
So yeah, Faith knows that that accusation is not false, but I'm going to go ahead and let her tell her lie and then I'll come back and I will correct Faith with the truth.
hold on, I got a puzzle piece.
I
The
got
peanut
puzzle
butter
pieces I'm trying to put
situation,
together.
the peanut butter situation,
Mm-hmm.
someone ran with that and made that rumor and did that. But what I will say is I made a poor comparison in a private conversation. That private conversation was spoken about from someone else, and that it was a poorly phrased sentence. I said, someone asked me if I've ever been intimate, and I said, that's a crazy question. It's as crazy of a concept.
Wait, Faith.
Shit, like I said, you be trying to put me on your motherfucker. I do be some drama. Faith, you don't be trying to do battles. You be trying to put niggas on your roster and shit. You got hoes. If I was trying to put niggas on my roster, I wouldn't be Virgin Mobile. DT, what?
See?
You
Aw, Faith. Now I know you are just so relieved that she got that clip right then, so you didn't have to keep explaining your lie on the dog thing, right? So let me go ahead and explain the dog thing for those of you who don't know. So Faith is so desperate that she actually thought that this woman on TikTok actually was dating her. While they were having a nighttime phone call, Faith decided, because the woman asked you, have you ever been intimate? Faith never said what she was going to say. What Faith said was no, but she has experimented with her dog by putting peanut butter on her no-no square and letting the dog lick it off. When this came out in a live stream, and I will show a clip of this, Faith denied, first of all, saying it. Then she claimed that it was a joke, that she was joking about it. When asked why she would joke about this, she said, because nobody has ever done that. Nobody would do that. That's another lie. Where did Faith even come up with the concept of trying this? I unfortunately recently found out from people from Meet Me who knew Faith from Meet Me that she learned how to do this and learned about it on Meet Me because according to them, there are women on Meet Me who do that with their dogs in live streams. So Faith knew about it from Meet Me, apparently thought it would be cool to try, and then thought that she could reveal this deep, dark secret of hers to someone she barely knew on TikTok. Yes, Faith is a sick fuck.
Now that the truth has come out, you're backpedaling.
No, I'm not.
That's why I wanted OG in here.
No one has ever done that with a dog. Period.
Oh, they do it all
It
the
doesn't.
time.
People do it all the time.
I'm not.
It's called bestiality.
I'm saying me. I'm saying me.
Then why would you tell your quote girlfriend at the time that it happened?
I didn't say it happened. I was making a joke.
Jacqueline, will you speak up?
a joke.
Okay. Again.
Jacqueline, will you tell OG what was said?
So when I first started talking to Faith, she told me that she was experimenting with her dog. And she did not laugh about it, so I don't know why she's saying that she said that and laughed about that. That laugh never happened. And my exact words were, what the F do you mean you're experimenting with a dog for pleasure? Because I have a lot of animals, but I have an organization for animals, and I speak for animals. So for this, and I told her, she made me promise her we're not telling anybody. And now all this is coming out, it's a joke. You never told me it was a joke. You told me it was for real.
Who on live? Faith.
What?
You fucked. Listen, you said that shit too motherfucking comfortable. Obviously, you know that you're not supposed to say that, right?
It's wrong to say. Yes.
Okay, so most of the time when I deal with other races and white people and stuff like that, it don't even come out. Even when they rap it. And it's so, you know the rap, I know white people singing Lil Baby songs and they skip over the word because they know it's like the word can't even come out because they know how serious it is. That shit slid out your mouth like butter and you thought you was cool with it too. I don't know why you just thought because you was on live with some niggas that you could say the niggas. And now that right
I
there
repeated it in a sentence.
Faith, shut all the way the fuck up with that bullshit excuse. I just repeated it in a sentence. You didn't repeat what they were saying. You responded to it. You responded to what he asked you. You gave an answer. And you said it because you thought it was okay to say. Because you say it so freely in your everyday life offline that you felt it was okay to say online. You are disgusting and you are racist as fuck.
A phrase, a paragraph, a story, a rap, that's disrespectful. It's wrong.
I understand
racist.
that. Look, I've made poor choices. We can all agree on that.
of them.
Okay. I can't go backwards, babe.
You keep fucking up. I'm trying to see the good in you.
There is
Oh my God, I'm going to say this again. Calling people babe, especially people you don't know, is extremely disrespectful and rude. Stop it, Faith. You're gross. Nobody wants to be called terms of endearment by you. Okay? And second, we know you can't go backwards. Okay? You can go forward. And you do go forward. The problem is, you don't go forward trying to be a better person. You go forward and you're worse than you were yesterday. That's where your problem is. Because again, she gets away with it every time. And the more she gets away with this stuff, the worse she's going to get.
Good, because I want you to
If there was a
succeed in
private
life and be
conversation right
faithful
now,
in life.
girl, if there
Fruitful.
was a private conversation right now and we were to talk privately, the things that you see me do on here, I would not do because I'm not provoked.
You know what provokes Faith? Or as she likes to say, what triggers her? The truth. She behaves the way she does when the truth is brought out, or when she's caught in a lie, or when she's caught in a skit, or when she's just caught being herself. That's what triggers her, is the fact that she didn't get away with whatever the hell she was trying to pull. That's what triggers her. She says that we provoke her, we trigger her by talking about her and all this other stuff. No, that's not what triggers and provokes her. I just told you what did. And nobody wants to have a private conversation with you, Faith. There's reasons why people record your private conversations because they know you're just going to turn around, go live, talk about the conversation, but you're going to lie about the entire conversation. And then that person has to go live and then play the recorded conversation and prove that you're a fucking liar. Even though we know you're a liar, they still have to play the recording. It doesn't matter. She always wants private conversations because she knows at that point she can manipulate that person. She is great at manipulation. She really is, because she has manipulated so many people. And that's why she wants private conversations. However, again, like I said, if you have a private conversation with her, record it. Absolutely record it. Faith is one of the least trustworthy people on the planet.
And you may think it's an excuse or not, but I'm a reactive person.
You just need to, the best bet, this is how you gonna go forward. Just say, I did it and what? That's what you just need to start doing. I did it and what?
No, what she needs to just start doing from this point on is stop doing it over and over. And then if it's brought up, then yes, just admit it. I did it. Done. But no, she's just going to continue to lie about everything, make up new stories, twist it around. That's all she's going to do. And she's not going to stop doing it. Like I said, Faith does change daily. She just becomes worse daily, not better.
No, I did.
No, you got
it was wrong. I can't go backwards.
So with the victim card,
I'm not playing the victim. I did it, and I can't go backwards.
Okay,
I did it, babe, and I can't go backwards.
What you was provoked to do? The motherfucker say how many niggas you got on your roster. What was you provoked about? That was not a provoked situation. That was a question.
Conversation wasn't provoked. Okay.
Okay, so that was just your character.
Sentence.
That was just her character. Look. It's wrong. I wouldn't kick it with you. I wouldn't fuck with you after saying that. But I'm not finna sit here and curse you out because wrong is wrong. Yeah, I stand behind my black kings and my black queens, and you know you ain't supposed to say that. But I'm not finna sit here and tear you down because I'm not finna let you change my character. You disabled. You going through life. That's hard right now. You don't have no friends. You keep getting bullied. I'm not finna sit here and make it worse because.
And see, that's problem number one right there. Everybody keeps bringing up that she's disabled. Her disability does not define how vile she is. Her disability has nothing to do with the things she says and with the things that she does, whether it's offline or online. It has nothing to do with it. She's disabled. Big deal. Do you know how many people are disabled in this world? Millions. Do you know how many people have CP and don't act like her? Pretty much all of them. There are people in the same situation as her when it comes to a disability. Some of them are worse off than Faith, and they still manage to hold jobs. They have families. They have friends. They go out and do things. They have their own places. Do they have help that comes in for them? Absolutely. But they go on with full lives. They don't sit around crying about their disability. They don't sit there and professionally lie 24/7. They don't dox people. They don't scam people. They don't do any of that shit. That's Faith. And I'm so fucking tired of hearing, oh, she's disabled. I don't give a fuck about her disability. Not at all. Because again, her disability does not define who she is. Her personality defines who she is. She is physically disabled, not mentally disabled. I don't care what anybody says, but oh, of course she's mentally disabled. She has mental illness. Absolutely. But she's the one that keeps bringing this shit to the internet. Her. Now, Faith will, of course, tell you she was born with no lungs and only half a brain. Again, more lies. She is physically disabled, not mentally. She knows what she's doing. She knows right from wrong. And she knows that what she's doing is wrong. But because the bitch faces no consequences for the things that she does, she's going to continue to do it and get worse every time. Stop with the disability. I would also just like to point this out as well. There are people out there that are not disabled that have their lives are way worse off than Faith's. Way worse. Okay? Faith has no responsibilities in life. She is a fucking grown-ass adult at 28 years old and has zero responsibilities. None. She had a whole room redesigned for her ass. She doesn't even have to open the door. She just presses a button. Did you know that there's people with CP that are worse off than her, but actually have a real life and everything I just mentioned, and they don't have all the luxuries that Faith has? Her parents pay for everything. Everything. She even gets food stamps. But she's always talking about how horrible her life is, how she struggles. What are you struggling with, Faith? What are you struggling with? What? Not being able to scam people as easily as you used to? Is that what you're struggling with? Because there are people, again, people out there without disabilities who struggle way harder than Faith ever will. There are people out there with disabilities that struggle way harder than Faith ever will. They deserve the attention. They deserve the sympathy. They deserve help. Faith deserves to be put in an institution. That's what she deserves.
Because you do it yourself. You make your life worse yourself. So all I can do is try to understand your mind, which is very hard right now because it just seems like all you know how to do is destroy, and it's seeming like you need God. Like you need God.
I need to.
You need God. That's what you need because
I understand that. I'm not denying that. I'm
okay,
not
well,
denying that.
that's who you should be seeking. Now, charges for attempted. What did you do? What you do to your
There's
mama?
no charges.
You ran your dad over and broke his foot. What you do to your mama, Faith?
I didn't do anything to my mom. My mom is gonna think you're insane.
No, I don't think I'm the one she's gonna think is insane.
No, the chat.
Oh, okay.
There's no charges for attempted murder. Okay?
So is it online?
What?
Where they get that from?
Because I was aggressive to my mom.
Be honest.
I was. And they made up documents and said...
Who the hell made up documents? You started off good and you ended bad. Let's go back to the beginning. You was aggressive to your mama and then what? Ain't nobody made up a goddamn document.
They did.
Who?
No charges for murder anywhere. You can look up my name. There's no record.
So it's not a real federal record?
No! Girl, I would not be sitting in my house.
Yes, that document is real. It is a real police record, and it was FOIA'd. Okay. She did attempted to murder her mom, or attempt to murder her mom. I'm going to show that record right here. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and FOIA this again. Okay? I'm going to FOIA it again. And this time, I'm going to show you where I actually FOIA'd it and Waco PD's response. And then I'm going to show you where I pay for it and get it. That way, Faith can stop saying it's a fake document, because it's not fake. It's not fake at all. I can't find the email. I have FOIA'd so much shit on Faith that I cannot find the exact email where I first FOIA'd it, because it was like a year. It was, yeah, close to a year ago. When I initially FOIA'd it. But here's the thing. The only fake document that's been out there was made by Faith. And that was when she decided to create a fake warrant for her arrest. And she sent it to several people. But each person that received this warrant for her arrest, there was a different amount for how much it would cost to pay the warrant. Okay? And she was sending it to different people, acting like she was terrified for her life, and she had to pay the warrant. That's the only fake document that, because Faith is the one that created that warrant. And she was trying to scam people. I'm pretty sure one or two people probably gave her the money for it, because, well, there's stupid enough people out there that give her money. But that's the only fake document, Faith. You did try to kill your mother. And of course, she's going to sit there. If it was real, why am I still sitting in my house? It's still under active investigation, you dumb bitch.
Your mom could have dropped the charges, sweetheart.
She didn't.
Still public.
There is no charges.
So you was aggressive to your mom. Mm-hmm. How did everybody know that?
Because I said it.
And then they looked you up and they found it?
There was a report that I made that my mom.
How the hell you?
Listen,
can't walk.
My mom
and
hit
can't
me.
Pack a bag.
My mom.
Or can't travel by themselves. Have those type of charges. Some ain't right.
I don't
have
you
can't
charges,
walk and you
babe.
would have and you aggressive.
Babe, if I had charges, don't you think I'd be in jail? Listen.
Hold on. Tell me, how did you attack your mama, but you can't pack a bag?
My wheelchair.
God damn, they need to take your wheelchair from you. They need to take that thing from you.
They unplugged it.
That's the weapon. At this point, you're gonna have to start sliding on the floor. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't use that wheelchair as the weapon, and you trying to take your parents out.
Again, Faith is laughing. This is not a laughing matter, Faith. You used your wheelchair as a weapon towards your mother. Your father unplugged it. I'd have never plugged it back in. She's right. You deserve to have your wheelchair removed from you, taken completely away from you. You can scoot your ass on the floor like a dog trying to clean its ass on a carpet. For all we care. They really should just take that wheelchair away from you. I mean, you are absolutely disgusting. The way you laugh at this shit just proves that we're the ones telling the truth, not Faith. At all. Like, I don't even know what else to say about that.
They need to take it away. I'm sorry. You just gonna be sliding. You just gonna have to slide. I don't know.
Like, I don't think you, like, I know I did wrong.
It's that
I haven't
take
been
the
kind
chair.
to my parents.
Somebody take the chair. Maybe that's how we can help you, Faith.
I can't walk. How do you expect me to do anything?
What's that again, Faith? You can't walk? Really? Should we see proof that you're lying about that as well? And stop saying, well, it's with a walker, so that's not technically walking. Why do you think it's called a walker, stupid? It's called a walker because it's helping you walk. You do know what it's like to walk. You've walked your whole life up until 6 years ago when you parked that ass in that wheelchair and decided to never get out again. Oh, my God.
Thank you. I love them too. They remind me of space shoes.
Oh, they light up?
No.
Oh.
They just look like space shoes and they squeak every time I walk in them.
Really?
Can you describe to the best of your ability what walking is like? And they squeak every time I walk in them.
Really?
For those of you that know me and those of you that don't, I have cerebral palsy and I can't walk and they squeak every time I walk in them. And they squeak every time I walk in them. Can you describe to the best of your ability what walking is like? And they squeak every time I walk in them. Can you describe to the best of your ability what walking is like? Those of you that know me and those of you that don't, I have cerebral palsy and I can't walk. Can you describe to the best of your ability what walking is like?
You don't need to do shit. You just need to slide. Just slide anywhere you need to go.
I can't.
Slide, glide, and slide shit.
I
Because that
can't.
wheelchair is going to destroy everything around you. Oh my gosh. Faith.
Look, I'm a really reactive person. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not. I've done things that are wrong.
You don't
Yes.
gotta say that. We know that shit already.
Okay.
We know that.
Then what is the purpose of everyone in here trying to talk shit to me? I know.
Hey, dummy, Faith, you brought all this up on your own. She didn't ask you a single thing. You thought that you were going to come in here, someone new with a very large following. I believe it's 1.5 million followers. You literally seeked her out thinking that you could manipulate the shit out of her and she'd be your friend. You're the one who brought it up with your whole everybody's mean to me, everybody bullies me. And then she asked why. And you're the one who brought everything up. So shut up, Faith. You did this to yourself.
I did
You trying
wrong.
to take your parents out with the wheelchair?
If I did the, oh my god.
I'm on your
If there
ass.
were
I'm sorry.
charges, if there were charges, I'd be in jail. There was no charges. There was no nothing. So
That's what criminals that get away. That's what they say. They be like, "Where the charges at?
there's a.
If it ain't no charges, I didn't do
Oh
it."
my god.
You did it. You just told me you did it.
No,
Look,
I said
okay,
I
so
got
what you do with the
aggressive and
wheelchair?
ran my parents' foot over.
Okay,
My
let me see.
dad.
What you do? What you do with the wheelchair?
They unplugged it, and I got aggressive. My
Tell
dad
me what you
unplugged my
did.
chair.
Tell me how you use the wheelchair.
Okay, so I know everybody else has caught the contradiction here, the lie, but I wonder if Faith realizes she just contradicted herself and lied. So they unplugged the wheelchair, the electric wheelchair, the fully electric wheelchair. And then she became aggressive with the wheelchair. How do you use the wheelchair as a weapon when it's electric and it's been unplugged and you can't use it? Faith, you do this all the time. You lie and then you lie and then you lie on top of those lies and then that lie and then you forget about the lie you just told and then you contradict your entire sentence. Like the whole story has been completely contradicted by you yourself and only you. Like I don't I don't understand it. I'm glad I don't understand it because for those of us who cannot understand this, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. That means we don't have the mindset that she has. And that is a very, very positive thing.
What do you mean? You just
How did you use your wheelchair? Like, what did you do?
I ran my dad's foot over. I told you.
Right, and then what you do with your mama with the wheelchair?
Nothing. I came in the room and then my dad unplugged my chair and I got mad.
Nope, that's a lie. She says that, her dad unplugged her wheelchair, so that's why she reacted the way she did. That is a lie. Her dad unplugged her wheelchair because she was using it as a weapon towards her mother. But I want to also point out that this is a totally different situation, a totally different day, a totally different situation, apart from her attempting to murder her mom. That day wasn't even that. She doesn't want to admit that. But I love how she's always saying, oh, he just unplugged it and that's why I reacted. No, 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 no. He unplugged it because you were using it as a weapon.
That's it. That's all that happened. Like, I get it. I've made poor choices. There's no record.
Yeah, I see the shit now. I see it.
What? No, read it.
The charge.
That's not even my social security number, bro.
Assault, aggravated.
There's no social security number.
So wait, that's the angle she's going with now as to this is a fake document. It's because that's not her correct social security number on there, or now there's no social security number. They don't put social security numbers on a police report, you dumbass. What the fuck are you talking about? So because her social security number is not on there, it's a false document. They don't do that. Shut the fuck up, Faith.
There's no... You look at it. You send it to me, and I can tell you that it's not my number. People made that up, and I can prove it.
Prove it, Faith. I dare you to prove that it's a fake document, while I prove that it is a real police report. When I FOIA it again, and this time I show every step of me doing the FOIA. That way, it'll be proven that you are a fucking liar, and this is not a fake police report. Really, Faith, you're digging your own hole.
Okay, listen. Let's say they did make it up, right? Because people can make up false documents. Same way you scare people, they could make up false documents. You know what I'm saying? You get what I get your drift. They may have made it up, which I doubt. But let's say they did. You still attacked your mama and your daddy with your wheelchair. And they are letting you stay at their house after you just got a whole bunch of money to move, and they still letting you.
They won't let me leave. You don't understand.
You hostage? I need to call 911.
She is correct. They're not going to let her leave. They're not going to let her just leave and go to another state. The reason why is because of the Florida incident. Because they know that if Faith leaves and goes to another state or anything like that, Mommy and Daddy are going to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars again, dragging her ass home. Because Faith cannot live on her own. Because she refuses to learn how to be an adult.
They won't let me leave. 911 can't do shit for me either. I've called APS. I've asked them to help me leave.
The door locked? They locked you in there? They got bolts on the door?
No.
Oh, so you can wheel that ass out there?
Where can I go if I don't pack a bag? If I can't,
you leave. I'm trying to see what they doing over there. So can you wheel your ass over there and like open the door?
I can open the door, but where am I gonna go?
So that's where you just got caught in the lie because you said that they won't let you leave. They won't let you leave, or you don't have nowhere to go.
I have somewhere to go. You just
fucking said, where am I gonna go?
No. If they don't let me leave, if they don't let me go where I want to go, they don't let me go where I want to go. So how am I supposed to go anywhere? I want to take a car, go to California, go live there.
You gonna take a car?
Take a car to the airport.
You don't need a car. You don't need shit else with wheels. Nothing else with wheels. We see what you do with shit with wheels.
No, I need to take a ride in a transportation vehicle go to
Okay, so you need to sit in the
California,
back.
sit in the back
You don't
in
even
my
need to be
wheelchair.
that, cause now that I hear it, you
I
might.
won't do shit.
I don't know. You be in the
I
back
won't do
seat
shit.
out of nowhere. You got your wheelchair and you put the wheelchair up to somebody's head and be like, "Give me the
No,
motherfucking keys." And then
no.
you push them out the car, and then you get in the
God,
front and then you start driving. So
you
I don't
just
think you need to be in any
you
car.
sound
You might
crazy
hold a
right
motherfucker
now.
hostage with the
You
wheelchair.
sound crazy right now.
Faith, how is she the one that sounds crazy when you are the one who is legit crazy? It's a track record for you. Okay, you tried to poison your father. You attempted to murder your mother. You've doxed people and their children hoping that something would happen to them. You are a danger to society. I have said this before. Faith is a danger to society. She can't be trusted in her own home. She can't even be trusted outside of the home. Faith, 100%, if she got angry enough, would harm somebody and possibly expire them. Because that's just how Faith is. If she doesn't get her way, she's told no, she can't lie, she gets caught in something. Yes, I do fully believe that Faith could get angry enough to do something like that. She has shown that just in her behavior alone with her parents. She is a danger to society. And no, they're not going to let her go anywhere. Not because they have to go get her, but because she calls and says, I want to come home. I need to come home. That's why. They're not choosing to go get her. They're just tired of having to rescue her.
No, I don't. I sound like Faith.
I wouldn't do that. There's a
You will
lot
only
of
break your daddy
things.
foot. You went.
I
Okay, so
didn't
you got
break my
boundaries.
dad's foot.
You got limits.
I didn't break my dad's foot. And I can prove it to you that it's a fake document.
Hey, again, Faith, I'll say it. I dare you to prove that that police report stating that you attempted to murder your mother is a fake document. I dare you. Because again, I am going to re-FOIA this document and I am going to make sure I show step by step how I FOIA'd it, the response I get from Waco PD. Then I'm going to show you me paying the $2.50 for the document. And then I'm going to show me receiving that police report again. And then you can't say that it's fake. But I dare you to try and prove it's fake. I dare you. I want you to. Again, the only document that's ever been faked was the warrant that she faked. The warrant that she sent to multiple people with different amounts on it, hoping that people were going to give her those amounts so she could pay off the warrant. That is the only thing that has been faked as far as any kind of legal document.
I got donuts, you fat ass.
I can prove to you that it's a fake fucking document.
Hold on, let me ask my mom. I hear you. I'm asking my mom.
Ask what?
Hey, mommy. I'm on live right now. I'm on live. I'm talking to a young lady. Her name is Faith. I just have a quick question. She's white, okay? She's white. And she said the N-word, right? But she didn't say it to me or nothing. But somebody asked her, how many niggas you got on your roster? And then she repeated it and said, how many niggas I got on my roster? And now, and she called people monkeys. So she's saying she makes mistakes. And she's saying that, people, she's give her grace. What do you have to say about that?
Okay. Can she hear me?
She can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetheart. First and foremost, right? The type of regurgitation that you're doing is exactly that. You heard it, and for some reason, instead of you receiving love in your heart and receiving truth in your heart, you decided to receive hatred. And in doing that, you're receiving all the wrong information because I'll tell you why. You ready? First and foremost, unfortunately, and this is not nothing to say anything bad, but white people are hybrids of black people. They're hybrids. They don't have like a source of a beginning or a source of a country or a source of anything else. Black women hold a mitochondrial DNA strand that has every life inside of it, the black woman. Every life. Without the black woman having that mitochondrial DNA in her, you wouldn't even be here. And then you say ape. You have to look at your DNA. And scientists has broken down these DNAs before. Look at your DNA. Your DNA structure are made up of three things. Dog, canine, which is why when you wash your hair, instead of it getting clean, it smells like dog. The second thing is ape. Remember, you were cavemen. That's where you were found from. You were in a cave, and then you didn't know what to do. And the Moors, which are Jews, came and found y'all and told y'all how to stand upright and all of those different things. You were a caveman that didn't know anything. And the last thing that you were that's most important and people don't understand is ape, chimpanzee. If you look at you, right, black people don't have thin lips. They have very thick lips. Gorillas and apes and monkeys and chimpanzees don't have thick lips. They got them little teeny weeny strips. And then they premature bald. They pink underneath. We not pink. We black. Y'all are pink. If you look at a chimpanzee and look at a white person, they closer match to a white person than a black person. So when you think about it, you all's DNA is made up all these things. All the things that you hear is just based on hatred. Is based on what you all have done colonized.
Hold on, mama. She said something.
Go ahead.
I was just saying something. If I'm not using this as an excuse at all. Okay? Honestly, I've grown up around people that are racist. And I've said things in sentences not intentionally. Not intentionally. And I'll give you an example. I said I wanted to get extensions. I said I wanted to look pretty and get my nails done a certain way and do all these things to make myself feel better. And the first reaction out of my mom's mouth was, "Why would you get that all done? You're not black."
Okay, so Faith is lying again. First of all, let's just bring up the fact that this never happened on her live stream. Nobody would have known that her mom said anything about this had Faith not come on, whined and cried, played victim, acted like she was so angry and upset. And this was after she got called out for being a racist. So what'd she do? She decided to try to throw her mother under the bus and claim she's racist. Now, we all know her parents are racist. Faith is also a racist pig. However, none of this needed to come out. She's now adding to the story. What she originally said was that she told her mom she wanted to get extensions, and her mom said, "Why would you get extensions? You're not black." Okay. Well, that's, I'm not even going to get into that. Here's the thing. Again, she's playing victim, claiming I've been raised around racism. So, I don't like it. But Faith is racist. Again, she is the one who said it is okay to be racist in the privacy of your own home.
Okay, and tell her that that's her ignorance, again, of regurgitated hatred. Because when you look at it, extensions, for the first part, white women wear extensions all the time, but because they believe that they don't have any that their hair is straight and it comes out that way, it's always what it is that they have. But it's not true. It's 100% not true. White women wear extensions and have been wearing extensions for quite some time. That doesn't mean you're trying to be black or trying to be anything else that you're not trying to be. Just like when they say black people are trying to be white because they have blue eyes or blue contacts and blonde hair.
Yeah, I don't agree with any of it. And I'm not a person that wants to hurt anyone. I wouldn't
then don't regurgitate that.
So here we have Faith throwing her mother under the bus, being a racist, while portraying herself as an innocent victim. Faith is 100 million% a racist pig. just like her mother and just like her father. I don't give a shit what she says. I don't give a shit how she tries to spin it, twist it, or fabricate it. She is a racist. She has proven she's a racist. And again, the fact that she says that it is okay to be racist as long as you are in the privacy of your own home makes you a fucking racist. I mean, Faith has proven it time and time again, constantly saying the N word, calling people monkeys. Guess what else shows you as racist? When you're speaking about white people and you say, everybody's against, people that look like me, or everybody's trying to silence people that look like me. You're a racist pig. A racist pig. And yeah, it's wrong. It is wrong. Guess what? We all fucking bleed red.
Hate, because that can get you knocked out for real. Like that can get you in danger. That can, don't do it.
I know.
Don't do it.
And I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I don't wake up and I'm like, hey, let's just be rude to people. I have to be to a point where I'm getting pushed. Now, if you could explain to your lovely mom that I've done all these things because I've been provoked. They leaked my information. It wasn't good, but
Mama,
I
she be
did
playing
think
victim.
Yeah, more lies. Faith, you do wake up every morning or every afternoon, late afternoon, and you think of ways to create drama, even if that involves hurting people, because you have no problem hurting people. Remember? You said that you were proud of the doxing, that you don't regret it. It makes you feel good that you did it for revenge because people were streaming your live streams or because you were told no when you asked to get in a box in somebody's live stream. Yeah, you do purposely hurt people. And none of this is because you're provoked.
You playing victim on
No,
her.
no, no, no. Hold on. I gotta see what you just said was the reason that you say it is because you're provoked, right? Listen to me. This is the God honest truth. I had a white woman come up to me. I was parked. She came, stopped her car behind me at a red light, came up to my driver's side door. I rolled the window down like, what's up? She said I spit on her. And I said, lady, you need to get back into your car. I didn't say cracker, honky, white. I didn't say none of those things because it's not appropriate. If she was a black lady that came up to the side of the door, I wouldn't have been like, nigga. I wouldn't have said that. It would have to be ingrown hatred that's inside of me that made me say, you cracker ass trailer park trash. That would have made hatred, but it wasn't. She was a person. She just happened to be white. But if she was black, Chinese, Puerto Rican, or whatever, she would have got the same pressure.
Exactly. I 100% agree with this woman's mother. It don't matter what your race is. If you do something stupid, you're going to get the same energy back. But when it comes to Faith, she's so used to being racist at home, a racist pig, that when she's on live and she starts to turtle, she forgets that she's on live and her true self comes out. And her true self is a racist pig.
Was my gun put to her motherfucking head? Like, if you don't get the fuck away
And
from me,
GTA.
I'm away. And that's just facts. So you can't say that people provoke you. You can say that that's the hatred, and you're looking for a reason to call somebody out of their name. Because just like a black person come up to you and say something to you, you ain't got to resolve to that, unless that's just hatred that's inside of you. So you need to come to yourself.
It's not hatred, though. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a hateful person.
Oh, Faith, you are a hateful person. You are completely a hateful person. I don't know who the hell she thinks she's trying to, manipulate in this situation, but she's losing. Faith, you've told people on TikTok to go die because they have confronted you about your lies, your skits, your criminal activity, and your scams. You told somebody to drink bleach. You tell your parents to die all the time. You tried to poison your father. You attempted to murder your mother. You've doxed people just because they tell you no, or because they stream your live streams, or because they cover you, or because they say anything about you. You are a completely hateful person. You're also a sociopath, and you need fucking help. You need mental help. Let's also not forget that Faith recently told a man with cancer, stage 4 cancer, who is dying, that nobody gives a fuck that he has cancer or nobody gives a fuck about his cancer. And then she went on degrading him. She has literally degraded Tiny Comedian, who is also wheelchair bound with cerebral palsy, but she is working on walking as well. Like anybody else with a disability, she is actually thriving in life. Faith has made it very clear that she hates others with disabilities. She thinks she's the only disabled person with an intellect. She is extremely hateful.
Nigga, you are a hateful person if you call somebody a nigga. Do you understand that your ancestors ate black people, beat black people, raped black people, stole from black people, peeled their skin off, cut their babies out, put their babies, suckled their milk after they cut their babies out, made them nurse their babies after they threw their babies in the river so crocodiles can eat them? Do you understand that they put bent black men over and called out their children and their wives so they can see them get fucked in the ass by the master? Do you understand that that's for years, 400 years of just hate, hate, hate. Dogs sent at us, beaten. But no, let me finish. Fire hydrants. Push on high speed, pushing us across the street, all because of what? The color of our skin. So man, please don't be victim and say, because they did that. A white person is much safer in a ghetto or around black people than black people are ever around white people. The real savages, you gotta understand, are not black people. The real savages, sweet darling, they're your ancestors, your clan-cestors. Those are the real animals. Because black people ain't never colonized nobody. White people have colonized just everybody except for Ethiopians. They have stolen, they have raped, look at right now the pedophilia. White men right now make up 89% of pedophilia profiles, 39% of bestiality, fucking animals. It's inside the DNA, it's the animalistic DNA that inside Caucasians that make them act that way. But yet you want to sit here and call African Americans beasts and things of that nature. And it's not cool.
Of course not. It's not cool at all.
Don't even say nigga, because you can get fucked up saying nigga because that's pain. That's 400 years of pain. We changed it around to say nigga meaning never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. N-I-G-G-A, not with the hard R. When a motherfucker say nigga with the hard R, they get fucked up.
Okay,
so
mama. Okay. Relax.
Alright, I'm done. Okay, I'm just saying. It's not cool.
I never said it with the hard R. I never said it with the hard R, by the way.
Hey, Faith, it doesn't matter how the fuck you say it, whether you use the hard R or you use an A at the end of it. You should not be saying it at all. I don't care how racist your parents raised you. They raised you to be a racist, and you are a racist. And stop interrupting people. She's actually making some sense. And you are just not even paying attention. And that's the problem with Faith, is no matter what you try and educate her on, she is not going to pay attention because in Faith's mind, she has done no wrong. However, Faith, why are you not telling them what you've told everybody else on TikTok not too long ago? Do you remember you saying it's okay that you use the N-word because you're 0.08% black? And then you changed it later, like a week later, saying, oh, but I'm only 0.02% black. But it's still okay that I say it because I have black in me. You forgot to tell them that part, didn't you?
Right. She said she know what she was doing, but she trying to play it as if I just said it because he said it. Like what's wrong is wrong. She knows she's wrong, but it's when you keep doing it over and over. Another thing, so she's disabled. She not disabled like not mentally, like she's very hard, she's very intelligent, she know what she's doing, meaning so she plays, so it's like to me I feel like she's playing victim, like about the sad role and I'm being bullied. But then I get a list of things that she has been doing on TikTok, and mind you, she a TikTok creator, she on live, and at first I'm like, oh my god, they calling her names, they bullying her, but then she got a long list of bad things she did. So she got on here and she started to she did like a GoFundMe. She asked the people for money because she want to move out her house, and everybody gave her. She raised a lot of money, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and she never moved. And so everybody's saying you scammed us because you never did. You never did what you said you was gonna do. And then she get on here and say, but I make mistakes. Same way she say, I'm not perfect. So it's that, and then she go on with her mom. She didn't. She said her parents wanted her leave. It don't make sense, but she did broke her daddy's foot in her wheelchair. She in a wheelchair. She rolled up her daddy's foot and broke it because he made her mad.
No one broke it. No one broke the
Those
foot.
are demonic evil spirits, girl. You have
No
demonic
one broke.
evil spirits. And
Oh
then what
my God.
happens?
No
is
one
you just
broke
blow
my
up.
dad's
Oh, she
foot.
my bad. She said she didn't break his foot. She just ran it over.
It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that those are demonic spirits that just say evil to react evil. You don't have.
No offense to this lady's mother, but there are no demonic spirits within Faith or around Faith making her do shit. As a matter of fact, Faith is the demon herself. She is just pure fucking evil. She is a sociopath. She is a narcissist. She is a professional liar, a scammer, a crime bag. There is no excuse for any of the shit that she does online or offline.
Have a rationality to say, I don't have to do that. But I'm telling you, it's just a part of your DNA. But you can escape it by going to Lord Jesus Christ and asking for help.
Yes,
that's the only
and
way
I
that
have.
you come from
I
that.
became a Christian 2 years ago.
No, don't say Christian, because Christians.
Really, Faith, you're such a Christian? Oh my God. Faith is as Christian as a Satanist trying to get people to join the Church of Satan. Shut the fuck up, Faith. You are not a Christian. You are not religious. You use God, and that's about it. Like, I can totally hear her prayers. Okay. Dear God, will you help me be successful in scamming people tomorrow? Like, scamming as much money as possible. I really need to gift the Island Boys and Jeffree Star so they'll say my name. Please. Fuck off, Faith.
Right now, they have kidnapped the word Christian. So Christians mean nothing because Donald Trump said he a Christian. It means nothing. Paula White said she's a Christian, and it means nothing. You saying fuck him because.
No, Faith, fuck you. Okay? She's going to sit there and yell, fuck him, because she's trying so desperately to fit in with these two. But you know damn well behind closed doors and offline, she worships the shit out of Donald Trump.
That's the right thing to say. But you are him. Because he says those things and he feels the way that you feel. You are him.
I
So you
don't.
can't say fuck him and then say the same thing
I
and
don't
perpetuate
agree with
hate.
anything he says.
He said that black people live in the ghetto, that black people are niggas, and you say that, so you agree.
What do you mean?
You should be at the car, but you agree with the fact that if at the end of the day, right? If the world said treat everybody that are in wheelchairs like they're a piece of shit, no matter what, they walk around in wheelchairs, just spit in their face, throw shit at them, knock them out their wheelchair.
People do that, yes.
Well, guys, I guess we learn something new every day. Apparently, there's a mob of people out there, like, telling everybody to abuse people in wheelchairs and that everybody in a wheelchair is a piece of shit and they should be knocked out of their wheelchair. According to Faith, this is happening all over the country. Fuck off, Faith. And nobody has said it to you either. So stop it. Here she is, trying to play victim yet again, but lying while doing so.
I'm saying, imagine if people say that. And it's just that, what? I wasn't going to do it to her. But she was moving real fast in that wheelchair, so I had to clothesline her ass. I didn't want to do it. She provoked me, so I had to clothesline her ass.
Okay. That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm telling you something. I don't think before I speak. And you can say what you want, but I know myself well enough to know that when I get upset or when I get provoked or when anything, TikTok or not, I will say shit.
What do you call white people when you're mad at them? When they provoke you, what do you call white people?
What do you mean? What do I...
What do you call white people when you mad at your mama? Do you call her a cracker?
Yes.
I'm so done. Oh my God. This bitch will lie about fucking everything. You know damn well she ain't walking, rolling around in that wheelchair, calling her mom no damn cracker or honky or anything like that. Shut the fuck up, Faith. Instead of lying, just shut the fuck up. How about that? Let's try that for once. Just shut all the way the fuck up. Don't talk. Don't lie. Just shut up. Like, this bitch will lie about anything.
You just say, Mom, you a cracker. You a cracker.
No, I
You
say
say that
that.
to your mom.
I told her to go DIE.
You told your mother that goes back. You're proving my point. You have an evil spirit. Your first thing to do is to react in a harmful, hurtful way. You are
I'm
the
not
ingredient
good
of what
at
you're
regulating emotions,
listen.
clearly.
Yeah, this is Faith's new thing. Her claiming that she doesn't regulate her emotions correctly. She's claiming bipolar makes her racist and all this other shit. More lies, more bullshit, more excuses to make people feel sorry for her. She regulates her emotions just fine, actually. She tells her parent or her mother to go die when her mother is either calling her out on her shit or telling her the word no. She abuses her parents when she's told no. That's it. That's why she does it. She tells people online to die when they call her out on her bullshit or when they bring up the truth about her. Then she says shit like that. She regulates emotions perfectly fine. She's just a vile, evil, sociopathic, narcissistic bitch.
Listen, no. It has nothing to do with emotions. Your ancestors have put that DNA strand inside of you, so you have no other choice but to be evil. And then you throw rocks, hide your hands, and then you make an excuse for why you do what
I'm
you
not
do.
an evil
You are making
person.
excuses. I'm telling you, you're making excuses for why you do what you do. If you didn't mean to do
It's
it, you wouldn't
not.
do it. If you hear somebody say nigga, your first thing to do is say, that's not cool. You shouldn't be saying that. And even if they chose to say it,
And
I'm not
I
going to say
have.
it.
Really, Faith? Somebody said the N word and you said, hey, that's not cool. You shouldn't say that. Really? You've said that? No, you haven't. No, the fuck you haven't. Do you remember how many times you've called people the R word? And then when you were called out for that, you said you're allowed to call people the R word because you're disabled, because you're in the disabled community. Yeah. Faith, you don't tell people shit like that. Why are you fucking lying all the time?
I'm not going to say
I
it. You know what I'm saying? I have never one time in my life, never looked at somebody in their face that was white and called them a honky. Never. Never, not one time. Because it's not right, it's indecent, and I have white people in my
understand it's
family.
not right. I know it's
Okay,
not
so why do
right.
you do things that's not right? Why do you do things that's not right? You tell me why you think you do things that's not right. It's mental health and hatred. You tell me otherwise.
Okay?
I'll wait.
It's not hatred. It's simply the fact that when I get upset, when I get angry, I will say things that I am not thinking when I get angry. Just like I got angry at my parents this morning and I got mouthy. I have a mouth on me. You also have to understand, you don't have to understand this, but I'm saying to you that with me, I'm sitting in a scenario that I never wanted to be in. Okay? And you can think that it's an excuse, but my mouth is all I have.
More lies, more fucking lies. Your situation is not an excuse to be a vile, horrible, disgusting person, a subhuman. Okay? That's not an excuse. Again, there are people with CP who are way worse than you, and they don't act like you. There are people with other disabilities that are worse than yours, and they don't act like you. There's people that don't have disabilities. They don't act like you. There is no excuse for you, Faith, other than you are who you are, and you need fucking help. And when I say help, I'm going to say it again. You need to be put in a state institution where you have no access to the internet or a cell phone. Period. Stop with the bullshit excuses. Nobody has to understand anything that you say, Faith. Nobody. And thankfully, most people don't understand what you say. Because if they understood you or the shit that you do, that means they are as bad as you are.
I can't just walk away and go outside the fucking door.
You have a brain to think. Your mouth may be what you have, but you can have power and speak life. The Bible, you Miss Christian, says that there is power. Life and death in the power of the tongue. So wait. If you are a Christian, you don't just say you're a Christian. You apply what God's word says to your everyday life. And then you don't make excuses for it. And say, oh, well, this is the reason why I do it, is because I just have. Have you ever been punched in your mouth by saying something that you shouldn't have been saying? Ever been punched in your mouth before?
Yeah, why?
Huh?
Yes, why?
Okay, who punched you in your mouth?
I've gotten slapped by my parents before for saying shit.
Nah, I ain't saying slap. That's a love tap. That's a love tap. I'm talking about you walk up to, say, a black girl and you call her nigga and she give you the booty beat down.
I would never do that. That's what you're not understanding.
But if you would do it online, why not do it in person? If it's just your mouth, that means you can control it.
And I'm telling you, I get provoked.
Exactly.
So that's why I do it online.
Listen to you. Listen to what you're saying. So okay, we meet each other right now at the mall. I see you, and I say you's a crippled bitch. You are a crippled nigga bitch, and you say you a nigga too, and I beat your ass.
I know, but I wouldn't say that.
Do you know why I think Faith would say that to anybody in person? Because in Faith's mind, because she's in a wheelchair, she's safe. According to Faith, she's untouchable because she's in a wheelchair. Remember, Faith has said this multiple times, that she cannot go to jail because she's in a wheelchair. And I just want to remind Faith that they have prisons in Texas specifically for people with disabilities like hers in wheelchairs. You're not untouchable, little girl. You're not untouchable by anybody.
Never say, listen, it's just scenarios. I would never call you a cracker or a hunky neither. I would never do that. I'm just making a point right now. I'm trying to say to you, if you have the ability to control your tongue when you want to, then that means that you can control your tongue. So when you say the things that you say, it's still because you want to say it.
Really
you have self-control. You just told me that you would not say that to my face, but then you just said at the same time.
I would not say it to a person unless they provoke me. That's what I'm telling you.
What would I need to do for me and you to meet, for me to provoke you enough for you to call me a nigga? You tell me.
Tell me that I'm a piece of shit and that I deserve to go DIE and call me a see you next Tuesday?
Well, since nobody has told you to die, that's you, Faith. You are the one that types your messages out and then texts yourself and DMs yourself. That's all you. However, you are a see you next Tuesday and you are a piece of shit. You're also a racist pig. So basically what Faith is admitting here is that if you tell her the truth about herself, that gives her free reign to say whatever the hell she wants to you, whether it's racist or not.
Okay, so if I seen you and I said, you know what, you's a cunt, and I hope you
Mom, some of the stuff that you said, you can't say because I'm online.
No, oh, I'm sorry. And I say, I hope you DIE. And I say that, right? You mean to tell me that you're able to say, you know what, this is what you are, and you call me out, you call me the N-word. You will be able to do, you think because I called you that and it provoked you that you can call me the N-word right then and there.
I never said I could. I said me being a reactive person, that's something I would do.
So
If
you
you
really
provoke
would think
me,
that you would, so you would call a black person an N-word in
And
their face.
GTA, and GTA, and GTA.
NG, whatever, that word. You would call somebody that in their face
if
if
they
you were
provoke
provoked?
me and bully me,
Yes,
probably
yes.
yes.
So therefore, what I'm saying to you is that you have hatred in your heart. Why can't they be anything else but that? Why do you have to dig into the hatred part of who you are to make a point?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a racist piece of shit.
You could easily just be like, call him the B word, or just don't call him nothing, or say you shouldn't bully me, or don't say nothing.
I've tried saying you shouldn't bully me. I've tried. That's the thing I told Kia. I told Kia, if you don't like me, if you think I'm such a horrible person, don't be in my life. Leave me the fuck alone. Block me. Don't watch me. I don't care. Just leave. Not you, but just people. If they don't like me, if they don't want to be around me, stop following me around and calling me a cunt. Stop.
Why you just
Did I miss something? Because I don't recall anybody calling her a cunt. Like, I don't. Anything else? Yeah, but a cunt? No, I don't recall anybody saying that to her. However, we have to watch you. We have to monitor you. We have to babysit you on the internet, Faith, because you are a vile subhuman. Okay? We have to keep an eye on you so that when you go live, the fact that we know you're just going to lie about something throughout the entire time you're live, we have to be on top of it so we can let people know that you're fucking lying and scamming. Just like your birthday wish list. It's a scam. You're a fucking scammer.
why you just can't roll away? Why you have to feel like you gotta meet that energy with that energy? You ever just, you know what? I ain't got time for this. They're being ignorant, they're being mean, they're bullying me. I'm just gonna leave the situation. Why do you feel like you have to match somebody's energy?
Are you asking?
Yes, why do you feel like you have to match someone's energy who is being all the things that you don't like? Why do you feel like you have to match that?
Because I feel as though when I leave, people say, "Why are you running?" And I'm not
How can you
running.
run if you were in a wheelchair? How you running?
No, I'm saying running from conversations on live specifically.
So again, you don't have enough self control to be able to just
Exactly.
like you
That is
said.
what I'm
You said
saying.
listen.
That is what I
So you're
struggle with.
lacking self control.
Oh, Faith has self control. Why does she sit there and allow this stuff to happen? Because she loves the attention. She loves it. She thrives on that kind of attention. She would rather have the bad attention than good attention. Because when she has live streams where people are just like love bombing and kissing her ass, then she's bored. She's bored out of her mind. So she creates drama so that she can have this reactive attention. She loves it. She needs it. That's why. And the only time she runs when in a live stream is when somebody comes up in a box that she knows is fixing to put her in her place and put out all the fucking truth about her. That's when she runs. But this lady is correct. Why don't you just stop the live stream? Why don't you? Because you love the attention. That's why, Faith.
So you know what you should do? You should call 211, hang up with everybody, call 211 and ask them for a mental health crisis line and speak to somebody because your mouth is gonna find you 6 feet under. And that's dumb. I'm pretty sure that you are a sweet person. I'm pretty sure that the reason why you speak in all these different things is because that's what you've been around. You've been around hatred. You've been around all those things. So you can't do anything. The Bible tells you should know them by their fruit. If all somebody does to you constantly is to just call you names and to make you feel mad and do all these different things to you, you're absorbing all of that. So the only thing that you can give out is what's been put in.
Because this is the first time I feel understood. Like,
No, she is not a sweet person. Not a sweet person at all. Faith, shut the ever loving fuck up. What do you mean? This is the first time I feel understood. Bullshit. Because this stuff happens way too much. Way too much. Where people get her in their live stream and they think they can fucking fix her. This has been done so many times. And Faith says the same shit. This is the first time I felt understood. Go fuck yourself, Faith. Seriously. She brings all of this on herself. All of it. Everything that she gets. All the energy she gets from people. She does to herself. She has done it. Just like she says, well, they started just calling me a scammer and they called me a liar for no reason. The fuck? You think we just woke up one morning and said, look, there's a disabled girl. Let's get her. No, that's not what happened. You were lying and you were scamming. That's why you started getting called out. That's why you started getting covered. That's why people started restreaming you. It's not because we just had nothing to fucking do. You did this to yourself, Faith. You alone. Nobody else helped you. This is all on you.
Like ever.
So when you do that, what you have
trying
to
to be a dick.
So you have to be better than that. Why are you dictating how somebody molds who you are? You're letting this whole entire world, everybody control who it is that you are. So what you actually are a puppet for everybody, for social media, for people you don't know, for people you do know.
No, that's incorrect. We are not molding her into somebody. This just is who Faith is. Faith is who Faith is. She's been like this her whole life. Her father has even said that she has always been a narcissist and a self-made victim, and this is why people don't like to be around her. So the internet hasn't molded her. The internet didn't make her the person she is. Faith just is who she is. And there's nothing anybody can do except for her. And she chooses not to be better.
So then you need to ask for help, find somebody to talk to, because you're angry at the wrong people.
Do you think they'll actually be able to help me?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because you're locked in a system in your head. You're locked, and somebody hurt you. Nobody protected you, and now you feel like the only protection you got, you was never heard. So now that you got a platform, oh, you gonna hear me, even if I have to be I can say asshole, even if I gotta be a butthole.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna hear my voice. You gonna hear who I am.
Yeah,
that's what you're
exactly.
doing. You're trying to get somebody before they get you. I'm gonna stick it to them before they stick it to me. You're being controlled by your elements around you instead of controlling where you are. You're not controlling the environment. You're letting the environment
and
control
I agree with that.
And that's gonna breed
I'm not an asshole. Life. I don't know your name, but I'm not an asshole.
You are an asshole, Faith. You are a complete asshole. And just when I thought things were looking up, Faith has managed to make this woman believe that she is a victim. Faith is not a fucking victim. Faith creates victims. She is not one herself. That's where I just was like, okay, now I can't listen to this anymore. And I'm going to cut a lot of this out because it's just repetitive. And it's just the things that Faith wants to hear. And Faith is now feeling comfortable because she thinks that she has been able to manipulate this lady over the phone into believing that she is the victim.
Like, I genuinely care about people. I paid people's rents. I paid their mortgages. I paid for their dinner. I've given the shirt off my back to people when I don't have to. I went to Florida to work for Disney, and instead of me enjoying the job that I worked so hard for, I had to sit in the hospital in my own fucking feces because I didn't have anyone to care for me.
Okay, let's get one thing straight. Faith don't care about anyone but herself. Okay? And no one has seen any proof of Faith paying people's rent, their mortgages, their car payments, buying them food. Nobody has seen any fucking proof of this. Okay? It's just more lies from Faith Langhorne. And Faith, the only people you give to are streamers who are already high gifters. Okay? Who are already in the ranks, or to millionaires who don't need the money. So I don't know who the fuck you think you're kidding, by sitting there saying you helped so many people. I'm pretty sure Jeffree Star and the Island Boys don't need your petty cash, okay? They don't need your little bit of money that you throw at them, even though $3,000 to the Island Boys who already have millions of dollars, really, it's chump change to them. You're like, oh my God. And when did you work hard to get the job at Disney? You sure as hell didn't work very hard at it. Working there 4 days before you got your ass fired. And the only reason why you ended up in the hospital is because you couldn't go back to the nursing home that Disney set up for you because you took off on a fucking cruise using the money you scammed off people on Meet Me. And then you didn't take care of yourself while you were on that cruise, and you ended up getting sores and stuff from, yes, sitting in a dirty ass diaper for a week. So stop. Stop your fucking lying. Stop this victimhood bullshit because you're not a fucking victim.
Of course I'm
And
hurt.
why do you think you did it? And why do you think you did it? Do you think for any point in time, I'm telling you right now, like literally, I've watched Jakia. Like if you see her walk down the street and she only have a bra on, and you say, why in the world you only have a bra on? That's because she gave somebody the shirt off her back. So what happens is when she doesn't have a shirt anymore, she's going to get a whole bunch of shirts because people are saying, when I didn't have a shirt, she gave to me. But you let all this evilness cloud your goodness that don't nobody see the good that you do. All they see is this asshole.
And I
all you're
agree.
doing is
I'm
showing
not
them who
denying
you
it.
are.
I
That's
agree
why
with you.
somebody
Nobody sees the goodness in Faith because there is no goodness in Faith. Faith is not going to just give you the shirt off her back because you need a fucking shirt. What she's going to do is ask what she gets in return. That's what she's going to do. That is not what a good person does, Faith. If somebody needs a shirt, you give them your shirt and you walk away. Okay? But not Faith. No. She will sit there and say, I'll give you my shirt, but what are you going to give me? What do I get in return? Faith does nothing without making sure she's going to benefit from it first.
is going to sit you there. That's why you're allowed to sit in your feces because people are saying, you know what, you are feces, so you should sit in it. But that's not who you feel like you are, but that's who you're portraying to the world. So nobody has anything else to go on besides the person who you're portraying. So in order for you to stop, you need to figure out if somebody calls you out your name, what am I going to do to combat that instead of going crazy on? Or if somebody just says you call you, like I said, disabled, and you're mad at that, that's your trigger word. You don't go off and say, oh, because they're black, I'm going to call them the N-word. You don't do that because now that can get you pow or under the ground for no reason, all because you couldn't control your temper over something so stupid. Never make permanent situations over permanent decisions over temporary situations.
Thank
That's
you.
how
Can you
people
be
get
my
killed. That's
therapist?
how people go
Fuck.
to jail.
Thank
So
you.
you need to change. Start within yourself, cleanse your heart, and never use those words against anybody ever again, because it might not turn out well for you. You can get doxxed
Oh, and
and people show up at your
I know it
doorstep.
won't turn out well for me, but I'm at this point where I don't feel heard in my own home. I don't feel heard by anyone else other than here because people will fucking listen here. I've never been listened to. And that's
Maybe if you had something to say, people would listen to you. Don't spew out, because nobody's gonna agree with you 100% of the time. But you need to learn how to resolve conflict with brilliance, with positive verbiage, and not hatred. Because now nobody's listening to you. You might have a whole bunch to say, but nobody wants to hear anything you have to say because the only thing that's coming out of your mouth is hatred and hateful, spiteful stuff. So nobody want to hear that. Nobody that's spewing that's saying the same thing you're saying is probably the only person that want to listen to you.
Yeah.
You have to change your heart and change yourself and change your mouth. You have to.
Yeah, she's been told this. I can't even count how many times she's been told this, but it's not going to happen because Faith doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to. The only change we see in Faith is that the next day she's going to be worse than she was the day before. That's it. Because according to Faith, she's not the one who has to change. It's everybody else that has to change. That's according to Faith, that it's everybody else's fault, not hers, because she loves to play the victim.
You have
I
to. You
know, and
can't
I
say
want
that
to.
this is the person
I
you
haven't
want
had
if you're not.
someone everyone that I've talked to, other than you, is just dogging me for every piece of shit that I've done and how shitty of a person I am, and telling me to go die, and telling me that I'm a piece of shit.
Again, nobody's telling her to go die. That's her texting herself. And we've already proven that because she's stupid and she shows us the editing part in the editor where she wrote the text message to herself instead of showing the text message itself. So, yeah, we don't believe anything she says. And guess what, guys? It's coming. She's going to start the fake ass fucking crying because she feels comfortable. She feels like she just manipulated the fuck out of both of them. And now it's time to turn on the fucking fake ass tears. Why? Because, again, Faith is always a victim. Shut the fuck up, Faith.
Instead of just saying, like, hey, you've been hurt, so now you have to, like, change and be better. And I'm just so mad because I shouldn't have had to come home from working my dream job. My parents should have never taken me home, and I should have been able to not have to sit in my own shit and have the care that I needed. But I don't have that.
What in the hell is she talking about? Oh my God. Faith, you got fired from your quote unquote dream job after 4 days because of your nasty behavior and because you refused to have your diaper changed or go to the toilet. So you sat in your piss and shit your entire shift while being a greeter at Disney in Central Florida. So stop lying. And you ended up in the hospital because you lost your nursing home room that Disney provided for you because you decided to use the scammed money you scammed from Meet Me to go on a 7-day cruise, inviting somebody from the internet because you wanted somebody to change your diaper and wipe your ass and do everything for you so that you could actually have a vacation of doing nothing, from doing nothing, and having this person be your full-time caregiver. And when she said hell no and enjoyed her time on the cruise and then ran afterwards, which anybody would have done, you went and put yourself in the hospital because you didn't know what else to do. You didn't no, you chose to sit in your own shit instead of taking care of yourself because you know you can use the toilet. You've admitted to being able to use the toilet. You choose this. Faith, you sit on the internet in live streams 12 to 14 hours a day, and you sit in the live stream shitting yourself because you're too lazy to pause TikTok live and go to the fucking toilet. So let's just be a little honest here since you don't want to be honest and you want to sit here and twist shit and completely lie to make these people feel sorry for you. Why? And people have told you that you need to change your ways and you need to stop, and you tell them to go die. So, no, Faith, you're not a victim. You're not a victim at all.
And you know what? Tomorrow is a new day. Your life is not over. You sound like you may be in your 20s and you're
I'm
not.
28.
You still got okay, 48?
28.
28.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say, hang up, because you should know better. Okay.
How does her being 28 and not 48 change the fact that she should know better? Because Faith does know better. Faith knows right from wrong. She knows what she's doing. She is a 28-year-old grown-ass adult who chooses not to adult, who chooses to sit in a shitty, pissy diaper for 12 to 14 hours on live streams because she's too lazy to go to the bathroom or she's too lazy to get her parents to help her go to the toilet. And I mean, we've seen it live where her parents have come in and actually said she needs to have her diaper changed because she's been sitting in shit and piss for 14 hours and she still fights them, saying, no, not right now. I want 30 more minutes. I want 1 more hour because she's too lazy to get off of live. She's too selfish to get off live. This is all her doing, not anybody else's. Faith has done all of this to herself.
28 is you're still young. You're still understanding that, you know what, I can change. But you have to start today. You can't say you want to change it, then you don't do nothing. You need to sit down and talk to somebody. I'm serious. You need to have a serious session with a psychiatrist. You need to take the money that you've gotten, instead of giving it to people, give it to yourself.
Where do you think all that money went? Where do you think all of the scammed money goes that she scams? It goes to her. She's not sitting here being Robin Hood, okay, all over TikTok like she wants you to believe. No, she spends it on herself. Or she gifts very high creators who don't need the money and then turns around and says, I care so much about people that I help them. Jeffree Star and the Island Boys don't need her help. And then she gives people that she wants as her BFFs or to keep these people as friends. She purchases friendships just like she purchased 200 of her followers, 200,000 of her followers on TikTok. Faith doesn't have 200 and whatever thousand followers. She has less than 200,000. Okay? She purchased 200,000 followers to make it look like she had a bigger platform than what she actually has. Because 200,000 of her followers are bots.
Invest in yourself. And what that means is invest into somebody who can help you.
Isn't that
Wardrobe, you need
selfish?
to text me. I need you.
What you say?
Sorry, I was talking to Wardrobe. Go ahead, keep talking.
Isn't that selfish?
And speak. You have to
Because
start.
I didn't just wake up like this. Like I was a completely different person until I moved and my parents made us move to Texas. Like I was so happy. I was healthy. I didn't feel depressed. I still ate food. Like I cared about myself.
So since Faith wants to sit here and continuously lie out her ass and play the victim, I think we should just show Kina how Faith treats her parents. So this is a recording that Faith did herself, secretly recorded an instigated fight between her and her parents. Faith instigated the fight. They kept trying to walk away from her and she would follow them and continue to instigate. You will hear her tell her mother to die. You will hear her hear her father admit that she has always been a narcissist and a self-made victim, and this is why people do not want to hang around with her. You will hear how she treats her parents. It's disgusting. And guess what? She treats people online just as bad, if not worse at times. I would also like to add that Faith likes to lie about this recording. She said that it was recorded 2 years ago, then a year and a half ago, then a year ago. This recording was done by Faith on March 21st of 2026, this year. Her reasoning for the recording was to prove to everybody that her parents are the abusive ones. The only thing that we get from this video or from this recording is how abusive Faith is towards her parents.
Why are you so mean? Oh my God, Faith, I don't want to go. Why are you so mean? Why? Why can't you be nice? Ever? Why can't you be nice? I am nice. Because at the end of the day, you didn't need to act like that. You didn't need to call me mentally unwell. You didn't need to call me unstable. You didn't need to call me any of those things. That's what you are. I'm not. I'm not, Dad. Just because someone has bipolar doesn't mean they are mentally unstable. No, you can't use that.
You just won't accept it.
Dad, you cannot use that. Mentally unstable because of that? That's stupid. I still make choices. I don't act like this around anyone else. I don't.
Where is the goal right now?
To understand.
Her goal is context.
It's not content. My shit is off.
So she can be the
My shit's off.
victim all the time.
I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. I for once want someone. Oh my God. I want you to understand that you cannot say that after 18, I'm not your responsibility, and then get to choose what I do, where I go, who I see, everything. You don't get to do that. If you don't want me to be a responsibility anymore, let me leave. Drive me to where I want to go, drop me off, and say goodbye.
Okay, but you don't.
I do. I want to go to San Antonio and go to that apartment.
Okay, so what are you going to move into that apartment? They're going to pay for everything for you, right?
No, it's $400.
Right?
It's $400 a
You
month.
don't even have $400.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
What the fuck?
You don't, Faith.
I
You
do.
have zero money right now.
I'm not talking about right now.
What is it with you? Why are you mixing yourself into this here all the time? Well, it is. I mean, you have to go down to the level she's on, or else you can't talk to her.
It's not like that.
Okay. Then what is it like?
I'm not pathetic. I'm not any of the things you're saying.
Okay.
It's just a projection on me because of you and your shortcomings.
Okay.
Okay? You don't get to call me pathetic. You don't get to call me mentally unstable. You don't get to do any of that.
Why not?
Why
don't
not?
you stop, honey?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because I don't deserve that. That's not my
You
name.
called all the things you call us.
What have I called you? Do I ever?
In the book.
Dad, yes, but do I ever start a fight with you unless you say something snarky or rude?
Yeah.
When have I ever started a fight
Whenever
with
somebody
you?
says no to you here in this house, you go ballistic.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
You came
Because-
in here demanding that we go to what is that thing called up there? BJ's.
No,
I want to go to
I
BJ's.
asked to
I'm
go to
hungry. I
BJ's.
haven't had anything to eat.
I
Let's go, Dad.
asked
Let's
to
go.
to
Let's go.
BJ's. I asked to go to BJ's and you said no, and we went to In-N-Out, and that was that.
Oh, and that was
What
that.
the fuck?
You can't even remember what we went through. to
Yes,
go there, right?
I do.
No, you don't.
Dad, why do you think that this is okay? Why do you think that this is okay, Dad?
Is your thing on?
No. Why do you think that this is
We
okay?
are stopping.
Why do you think that this is okay?
It doesn't, nobody says it's okay.
Well, why are you saying that after 18 I'm not your
But
responsibility?
you're not.
I'm not?
No.
Okay.
It's off.
Okay. Well, so I don't trust you. Is the other one off?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the bathroom and change it.
No. Mom, you don't get to decide everything about my life.
Okay.
You
I
don't.
don't want these two arguing.
Mom, it's gonna happen because at the end of the day, he's so disrespectful to me, and he will not get away with that.
I am disrespectful.
Yes.
Did you call him and ask him to go and stand in a line for 30 minutes?
Stand? He stood?
Yeah.
For 30 minutes.
Yeah. There's a
What
long
the
line.
fuck? How do you know that? He got home in 5 seconds. You're such an ass. You're such a jerk to me.
And what does that tell you? That maybe the jerk should look themselves in the mirror. Come on,
I'm
go
not
to
a
your-
jerk.
Yeah, go to your room.
Why is it always like that?
You want to argue together in your room.
Yeah. I'm
Not in
not
my house.
going to argue, but I'm going to go to your room so I can go. You're just going to stay there.
Huh? I'm
Mom, I didn't say anything about that. I said thank you. All I'm saying is that you don't get the.
What do you want?
I want him to acknowledge what he did.
Right.
What is it I did? I got you a drink.
I've never said anything about the drink. Ever.
I sent
Okay.
you something from the Bible, Peter, about the Nephilim.
Okay. I don't think you understand that what you say is not okay.
Okay. It may not be okay.
Okay, do you not insult him and me?
Do you understand that the only reason I ever insult you, ever, is because you have something to say about my choices?
And you know what?
If you don't have anything to say,
Faith,
don't.
Faith, I am sorry to breathe and be alive.
Yeah.
It's not about breathing or being alive.
Existence.
Mom,
I'm sorry.
that doesn't help. Actions. Actions speak louder than mere words.
What is actions?
We're trying to work with every agency.
Yeah.
To
What
get
is
you
your
out.
action
You can
other
do
than spending and wasting your
2
money?
days a week.
Why do I need to go to the fucking art?
Because
I
you
don't
could learn.
want to.
You could
Everything.
learn a
I
lot.
don't want to
Everything
go.
that she talked about is things you can benefit.
No, I can't.
Yes.
Because I don't want to be with those fuckers. I want to work.
They are just like you, honey.
They're not.
They are.
No, they're
Everything
not.
she said applies to you.
And I know how to do those things.
No, you don't.
Better than they do.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
I can't. Turn around. Go to your room. I can't have this.
Well, then come to my room, Dad, because
He doesn't want to
don't-
talk.
I don't.
You know what, Peter? Look at her in the eye and just say you're sorry for being alive. Just that's it.
I'm
We're
sorry
done.
for being alive.
No,
And then go to
you
your room.
don't get to do that.
Okay. Can somebody turn that fan on? I'm gonna have a coronary here.
Good, die.
There you go. Turn
Oh,
around. Get out of my safe
So
space.
what was that?
Get out. This is my safe space.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Turn it out.
Out. Out. No, come in here and turn around. Oh.
So your
Come
feet
to my room.
Your feet uncomfortable.
No, I don't. I just want him to stop.
I stop if you stop. That's it. You stop, I stop.
Dad, the only reason we fight with each other is because you have something to say about everything that I do.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Literally everything.
Yes.
Who I talk to,
Yes.
who I see, where I go,
Yes.
when I sleep,
Yes.
well, everything.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're on our house.
Dad, if you want that attitude, if you want that attitude,
What do you mean
then
if I
start
want-
acting
what
like
attitude?
start acting like you're my parent and actually do the things that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to drive. You're supposed to take me out. You're supposed to do all of those things. Because a caregiver just doesn't do the bare fucking minimum.
Oh, but you said you wanted us to be parents.
Parents
Yeah.
do more.
They do.
Okay? Every parent, every special needs
If
parent,
every
normal
parent
person
that
parent.
has a bee like you as a daughter is not going to go anywhere. With
I'm
your
not a
attitude,
bitch.
with your
Stop
attitude.
calling me
Okay,
names.
I don't know. You called me. You just told Mom to go die.
Because
Because what?
she's yelling at me.
Because you were just yelling at me.
Dad, I have a reason to.
Oh,
You do
You know
not.
what? Think, it is so frightening
Dad.
to hear the crap that comes out of your mouth.
Why is it
Oh,
crap?
I have never done anything. It's only because of you. You're
It
the
is.
only one.
It is because I don't act like this around anyone.
Okay.
I
It's
don't
because
punch
nobody-
people. I don't yell at people.
Nobody talks to you the way you need to be talked to. They all
Why?
go, oh, poor
Who does?
victim.
Who does?
Everybody
Who?
in there. Everybody.
No, if anyone sees anything that I'm doing wrong,
Yeah.
they will call me out.
Oh, they will.
Always.
There should be nothing by calling you out on this thing
Why?
because that's what you do.
Why?
I don't know.
That I do.
What I don't.
What is it that I do?
You scream and yell about everything. You
Dad,
demand
I
things.
haven't screamed and yelled. I don't scream and yell at anyone.
You scream and yell all
I
right now?
don't scream and yell at anyone.
Okay.
Okay?
You're always
I
the
only
victim.
scream
You have
about
never done
you.
anything wrong.
I only scream about you
Okay.
because you have something to say about every single choice I make.
Okay.
Don't. If you want to do that, then start acting like a damn parent.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to act like a parent.
Drive me places.
No.
Do the stuff.
No.
Take me up.
No.
Do those things.
No.
And then I will listen to everything
No.
you say.
No, you won't.
Yes, I
You just want
would.
more and more and more and more.
I don't ask you for shit.
Oh, you
All
don't.
the stuff that I've ever wanted to do, I have
Take me
paid
to
for.
this restaurant. Take me here.
The only
Take me
place
there.
you are doing,
Do that
the
there.
only thing
Take
you
me
are
over
doing
here. I want to go over
taking
there.
me.
I want to go over there. Are you?
The only thing
Are
you're
you
doing
tired
is
there?
driving.
Fuck you! Just drive me wherever I
The
want to go.
only thing you're doing is driving.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to drive, get a caregiver
No.
for me.
You can go and get a caregiver.
Dad, I want a caregiver.
Okay.
And I can get a caregiver.
Get the fuck out and find a place to
Why?
live. Because we don't want you here like that. We don't want somebody to bitch us 24 hours a day. I just don't want it. We can't take it anymore.
I don't.
This narcissistic bullshit
I'm
you come
not
up
a
with
narcissist.
every day. I have never done anything
I
wrong.
haven't.
Okay.
You always make it about my choices instead of just leaving me the fuck alone.
I can give you some cheese with your wine. I mean, this is just incredibly stupid.
Dad,
And this victim role that you have played
what do
your
you
whole
mean? What do
fucking
you
life.
mean?
Okay, it started in California with you playing the victim. Everybody came out and said, "Oh, Faith is a nice girl. If she would just stop being the victim,
I'm
then
not.
we could all
I'm
have a good
not.
time."
Well,
you couldn't.
Get the fuck out.
You couldn't.
Mom, get out.
No, I can't have this.
Well, then get
I
out.
can't have this.
Get out.
I don't know what your thing is.
Get out.
No, you can't talk to me like that.
Yeah, I can.
See?
It's my room.
See, this is why.
What?
This is why you need to go someplace else. Then.
I
Hey,
want
Google, stop.
Okay, this is
to. Hey, Google, stop.
why, Faith. It's like that every single time we have it. There's some bitching coming from you. Some
There's
demand.
no bitching.
some-
I'm saying get a
Okay,
caregiver.
Faith, we are.
You're not.
We are.
Bullshit.
Listen, we're getting our respite contract.
Mom,
And I'm gonna
that's
have-
a lie.
No,
I haven't got emails.
we are getting it. They have screwed it up. They didn't
Of
put
course.
it through.
Of course.
Listen to me. Once I get the respite
Mom,
contract,
I
I'm hiring
don't
somebody
care.
to do
I
it.
don't care. I'm not changing right now. Mom, do you not understand?
Now
Okay,
she's not
you
changing.
can't argue.
Okay.
Okay.
Get out.
So you want to sit here 30 minutes?
Get out.
See, that is rude.
How is that rude?
That is rude.
I didn't ask you to come here.
Okay,
You
I
are the one coming
can't
here.
have you
Hey,
screaming.
Did I ask you to come into the living room and start
I
talking your
just
shit?
want to stop.
Did we ask you
I
to come
wanted to
into our
stop.
bedroom and
I
start?
wanted to
I don't give a
stop.
shit, but did we ask you?
What?
Did we ask you to come into our room?
I need.
Oh,
To
you need.
defend
I
myself.
need.
I need to
Well, fuck,
defend
so do
myself.
we.
From what?
From you.
Defend myself from me.
Yes,
Why?
because you're so toxic that you're spreading shit all over the house.
Faith, are you going online again on a new site and
No,
saying shit?
bitch.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
come
that-
here. Come here.
No,
Okay, what did you just call me?
a bitch. Because you are one.
So you're not disrespectful?
That's not disrespectful. If
Oh.
you think I'm doing something that I'm not,
Oh,
that's
so, but if I
disrespectful.
call you bitch,
You
then
didn't
it's
go
this is-
online and say all this
Mom,
shit
what
about
the fuck?
You didn't go online and say these things?
What? Showed people the contract? That's it. That's
Okay,
all I
is this
did.
a new site you're on?
No,
But then they have
No.
all seen it. Why show it again?
I didn't.
That
You
contract
just-
I
that
didn't.
contract was written 6
Yes,
months ago.
I understand that.
And we never enforced it.
Mom, yes, you did.
What
And
did we
you're not
You
enforce?
paying
wanted me to sign it.
You're not paying shit.
Good. I shouldn't
Okay.
have to.
So-
You went on TikTok and favorited and dragged the contract.
Yeah.
Now
that's
you're
all I
on a new
did.
site.
No, that's all I did.
What site are you on?
No, that's all I did. I showed people the contract.
What site are
It doesn't matter.
you
you
on?
are
I
on another
haven't
side.
done anything.
So you're
I've
on
been
another
on that site for years.
What's,
I haven't done
oh,
anything.
so you're
What's the
back on
site?
mutiny?
What does it matter?
Are you afraid?
No, bitch.
You are. You are
You're
obviously
saying
afraid.
that word again.
Yeah.
No, I'm not afraid. It's called Bigo. Stop.
Okay,
Big
so
O.
so it's a new site.
It's not new. You fucking dumb bitch. It's not new.
Okay.
To you.
No.
Has
No,
she
do
taken
it.
her
Yes.
pill?
Yes.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes, she has taken
Did you
her
take
pill.
a
Yes.
trazodone?
No.
She maybe should take two.
No.
Yeah.
Mom, don't do this shit.
Okay. I can't have you touch.
Then leave.
You know what? Next time you go in, you need to learn on how we get her called in.
Okay.
What does that mean?
That's it.
What does that even mean?
We need to get you removed.
Mom, you want to get me removed?
Yep.
You had all this time.
Good
You're not
night.
going to do shit.
Good night.
Don't do that shit.
I can't have this behavior.
Mom, there is no behavior. Because you say the dumbest shit.
Don't come in here.
I'm not. Just answer one question and I will leave for the rest of the night. Just answer one question. Okay? Answer one question. Okay? If he wants me to be removed and you want me to be removed too, why in hell can't I have a caregiver that comes to this house and cares for me? Oh, wait. Because you get money to care for me and you don't want to give it up. No?
If we are agreeing that you need to be removed from this house,
Yes, we all agree on that.
you will no longer live with us.
Mom, I don't want to.
Then when you go to another place, you can have a different caregiver come every time.
Why?
Because you can't be in our premises. I can't have you on top of different caregivers coming through my house.
What does it matter? I don't understand.
You don't. You know?
Like, why is that an issue?
Why are you coming in here? Did we
Because-
invite you in here?
Oh my god.
Did we invite you in
You
here?
don't have to. I'm trying to figure this
Well,
out.
Mom just came into
because
the
we
room and
never
called her
talked
all
about
kinds
it.
of names.
No, I called her all kinds of names because she thinks I'm going to change or something.
No, that's the thing. You're not gonna change.
Exactly.
No, unfortunately,
No,
you're not going to
You're
change.
not gonna change, and you're not gonna even know what you're doing. So
Dad, I know, Mom, I know what I'm doing. It's you that has the issue. Because if you don't want me to do these things, then get a caregiver.
okay, listen.
But you can't do that
Can you
because
shut
you
up?
want the money.
No, listen to me, Faith. As long as you're here, we are your caregiver, and I'm gonna try to get you the 2 days a week that.
Mom, you've tried for 8 years.
Well, because
Next.
you had no. The last year's contract we used at the nursing home.
Yeah,
Okay. This year we're trying to use it.
we're going to
hiring
use it at the
somebody.
nursing home.
Okay, you're not wanting to hire someone.
No, because I have to go somewhere in the 10 days that Dad leaves.
No, I was gonna hire somebody.
Don't.
I don't even know what you.
I don't want you to be here. That's the problem. I don't want you to be in the house. And you don't get it.
Vic. No, I don't.
I want
I guess you
privacy.
don't get that
I
this
want
is
my
our
own
house.
time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Then
If
go
Dad's
to the
going,
nursing
if
home.
Dad's,
Then you go to the nursing home.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Then we have to find a nursing home that will take you.
We do.
I'm not sure they will take you again.
Bullshit.
I have to call them.
Yeah. we'll
Because
have to
last year
find
they
out.
said we may not take her again. Last year got blacklisted to 10 other nursing
I
homes.
didn't get blacklisted. That's
Yeah, they
bullshit.
did.
No.
They don't want people like you that are hoodlums and.
I'm not a hoodlum. I'm not a hoodlum. I'm 27 years old and I have a body that doesn't follow my brain.
Okay.
That is not being a hoodlum.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
you come
Well,
about.
they don't want your kind of people
Exactly.
because it puts them in danger.
Why?
Because then if something happens to you, they could get.
Nothing happens. Hey, right now, at 9:45, what is your goal? My goal is to get him to understand that he cannot talk shit to me. Okay, he understands. He doesn't. Yeah, he does it every day.
You know what?
He understands.
I understand it, but it comes out of your inability to do smart decisions.
Why? Why is my decision affecting you? I cannot
just
have
go
this.
Get out and then
Get
we'll
out.
put you to bed.
Why is your
Just get out.
just
and we'll put you to
answer
bed.
me?
I already
Get
did.
out of this room. This is the reason why I don't want you here anymore, because you don't even respect our privacy. What do you mean? I have worked all my life to have a freaking house, to have a piece of bed to lay on. You abuse me, so don't even start.
Okay, so if it's so bad, then that's why you need to move.
I want to, and I told you 50 times. You can find out where your friend went. Go room with her. What the fuck? Stop being that way.
Yep. Oh, that's my last thing to say is don't say things that you can't take back, because words are powerful, and once it's in the air, you can't reach back in the air and shove it back in your mouth. You can't. Once you let it out, it's out there. It's like the conversation we having right now. Neither one of us can say that we didn't have it or we didn't say it, because somebody is recording.
Yeah.
So when you say something, you gotta own it and be like, dang, I said it, and mean what you say. And if you don't mean something, you don't say it, because you put it in the atmosphere. So my two things for you is to get help. Invest in yourself by getting mental help and getting that hurt from what's inside of you, and then dig up. Every time you do that, what you're doing is like putting weed fertilizer on all.
And all of this has already been told to Faith multiple times. She knows all of this. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care what Keena's mom is saying. She doesn't care what anybody says. Faith thinks she knows everything. Faith thinks she can get away with everything. The problem here with Faith is she's never had to face a real consequence in her life. And I hope like hell she does have to face some serious consequences here soon. And I hope they are legal. I really do. And I hope she ends up either doing time in jail or prison, or she gets court ordered into a Texas state institution, because that's where she belongs. She needs to be the ward of a state to where her parents can't help her. They can't take her out. And she has no access to the internet or a cell phone. That is the only way she is going to get the mental help that she needs, and the only way she's going to fucking learn.
This hateful weed, and you did weed, and they're getting all this stuff out, pulling them out. And then what you can do is now sow seeds of love, seeds of caring, seeds of, I'm not saying those racial epithets no more. I'm not doing all this. Sow those different things so that your harvest can be that of love and of kindness and of gentleness and of peace. Those are fruits of the spirit.
Thank
and
you.
No problem.
Because I've never been, like, people don't give me the opportunity to just, like, explain it, so.
You're joking, right, Faith? After 6 years of scamming people and lying on the internet, and after almost now 2 years on TikTok, scamming, lying, doxing, just being a piece of shit, you have had more than enough opportunities to explain yourself. More than enough time. People have given you chance after chance after chance after chance, and you keep spitting in everybody's face. You're a professional liar. You're a professional manipulator. You're a sociopath. You're a narcissist. You're a scammer. You're a liar. You're a crime bag. There is no excuse for you, Faith. None at all. And yeah, people have given you too many chances.
Anything to y'all. Never. A white person has never said what we've done to y'all. I say that all the time. You hate us so much. What have we ever done to you? And they have nothing. That's how you can tell that it's just
Yeah, as you can see, Faith is not paying attention as usual. She's on her phone texting. She's probably texting Tim, telling him to call her so she can get out of this quickly. Like, that's just what Faith does all the fucking time. She don't care what this lady's saying. She don't care what anybody says to her. Again, Faith thinks she can do no wrong. Why? Because she has idiots backing her up, like Baked and Tim and BD and a couple of her actual followers on her page who sit there and tell her that she is the one who's not in the wrong. No. We all know that Faith is who she is.
Easy. You know what? It's like, just don't do it. Hatred is not I'm serious. Hatred is not an addiction like a drug. Hatred is not. Hatred is something that a person chooses to hold on to.
Yeah.
There's no chemical imbalance. There's no mental what the hell? Boy. All to go well.
I'll be back.
Okay, Mom. Thank you for talking to her and letting her know the real deal.
Hopefully she'll get some help.
I'll follow up with you in like a year.
A year.
I mean,
Not Faith sitting there telling this woman she'll follow up with her in a year. What the fuck, Faith? That woman don't give two shits about you. She don't care to hear from you in a year. She don't care to hear from you tomorrow. And yeah, in a year, I hope Faith is locked up somewhere, either in jail or in an institution. But if she's not, she's going to be worse than she is today. I can guarantee that.
And when you see people do that, stay out the comments. Stay out your comments if you don't know how to take it to the head, because the internet is not for everybody. It's not for the weak. And if you can't take a comment and go on the internet and take that, stay from out of it. Find something else to do. Find something safe to do.
Yeah.
Seriously. Get yourself some help and talk to somebody about what's going on with you and your past hurts and the things that people have done to you. Talk to a professional, and they'll be better equipped to tell you better than I can.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.
I wasn't really expecting for you to get the whole therapy session, but that's how my mama is. She gonna tell her how it is. Her mouth. She gonna say the raw. She not really with the social media stuff, so she just say whatever come to her mind. But at the end of the day, I don't know.
You.
Okay. Period.
So I'm gonna message you later.
All right, Faith, stop being racist and stuff, okay?
I know.
Okay, so there it is. Now, do I know if Kenya is going to ever see my videos? I don't know. But if she does, at least she knows the truth now. And none of the truth came from Faith, which is completely typical. It's never going to come from Faith. Faith, I don't know if she's allergic to the truth or she just doesn't know how to tell the truth. I have no clue. But this is Faith every day. It's every day. And every day she gets worse. Her behavior gets worse. Her lies get bigger. Everything. Everything. And she's losing everyone left and right. And she doesn't care. She does not care. Because she's used all these people this entire time. Tay and Eric, which Eric's back, which is not a surprise. But then also Nicole, Mocha, Plato, all of them. She used Plato to fight her battles for her. Just like she uses Tim and BD to fight her battles for her. She uses BD to do all her dirty work. Just like she had Crash do her dirty work. Faith she's responsible for all of it. But there's certain things she would rather have somebody else do. Because she knows that she is not intimidating. In any way, she's not intimidating. So she will choose somebody else who she thinks is going to be intimidating, and she'll have them do it. First it was Crash, now it's BD. It's always been BD too, but for a moment it was Crash. This is the behavior of Faith Langhorne. And her parents just continue to allow it. Why? Because TikTok is a live-in babysitter for them. Because as long as she's on TikTok doing shitty things to people, she's not doing shitty things to them 24/7. Now, you do still have that couple hours in the day where she's not on TikTok and she's probably doing shitty things to them. But at least it's not all day long to them. And that's all they care about. Look, if I was her parents, I would have already institutionalized her ass. There's a reason why they're not doing it. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, I feel like she has threatened them. That if you do it, I have stuff on you that will get you in trouble. Like, I fully believe that. There's defrauding the government with Social Security Administration. That right there. There is tax fraud right there. So I think Faith will hold stuff like that over her parents' heads. Like, if you do it, I'll say this. I have proof of this. I'll do that. And I'll get you guys in trouble. So that's just my opinion. Because by now, any other normal human being would have done something about their shitty child who acts like Faith. It's just disgusting. And again, society has to deal with it because they choose not to. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm working on another video, which is the continuation of that live stream. Like I'm telling you, this live stream was so long that I'm having to do this in 3 separate parts. And even the first and second part was super long. So the third part is going to be about, because right after she stopped going live with Kenya, she all of a sudden starts faking phone calls to herself, trying to claim that she's being harassed and bullied. So, yeah, that's going to be the next video, the continuation of that live stream. Anyways, I'll see you guys in that video. Take care. Be safe. Bye, guys.